Hey, welcome back to episode 2 of Two Truths and a Lie. I'm Todd.
And I'm Ann.
And this week we're going to give you 2 truths and a lie about parenting. But before we jump into that, we're actually going to play the game 2 Truths and a Lie. And this week, Ann is going to give you her 2 truths and a lie. And you have to figure out which is which.
Yeah, which is which. So I wanted to just start out by saying that Todd's stories are always going to be a little bit more colorful than my stories. Mostly because one time we took this personality test and it came out like, I'm feel, think, act. And Todd, he's feel, act, think. So he just jumps in usually.
I basically jump and then I think afterwards.
So anyways.
Or not at all.
His are more colorful than mine. So here are my 2 truths and a lie, and you guys can figure out which one it is. My first one is that I have never broken a bone or ridden in an ambulance before. So that's one. 2 is I took 8 years of German, but I still don't speak the language.
Dankeschön.
And my last one
What
is... I think it means thank you, right? I know that much. I know like Guten Tag. But, my last one is my daughter and I go to the same college. I go online and she goes in the brick and mortar, although now she goes online too, so because it's quarantine. So those are my 3 things that you can choose. Which one is not true?
Never broken a bone, speaks German or doesn't speak German, goes to college with Isabel.
Right.
Okay. All right. Got it. Wait till then and you can hear what's going on. So, the first truth about parenting, and the first truth I want to give you is that parenting can be difficult. So, as if you didn't know that. So, let me share with you a story from the Bible. And it says this. And he said, there was a man who had 2 sons, and the younger of them said to his father, Father, give me the share of property that is coming to me. And he divided his property between them. Not many days later, the younger son gathered all he had and took a journey into a far country. There he squandered all of his property in reckless living. And when he had spent everything, a severe famine arose in that country, and he began to be in need. So he went and hired himself out to one of the citizens of that country, who sent him into his fields and to feed the pigs. And the man was longing to be fed with the pods that the pigs ate, because no one would give him anything. How heartbreaking would that be? Parenting is difficult. Not only is it difficult because of the choices that our kids make, but it's also difficult watching our kids suffer the consequences when they make bad decisions. But you know what? It just kind of goes with the territory. Parenting is going to be difficult. But there's good news, because my other truth is the other side of that coin, is that parenting is also very rewarding. It can be rewarding at times. And let me go to a story here. And it says, this is this baptism of Jesus. And when Jesus was baptized, immediately he went up from the water, and behold, the heavens were opened to him. And he saw the Spirit of God descending like a dove and coming to rest on him. And behold, a voice from heaven said, This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. And so we've all had those moments as parents, right? Where your kid does something and it just feels like the heavens are opening and you're like, oh, you hear the angels, and this is my son or this is my daughter and I'm well pleased. Like the first time that they ever used the potty. And you're like, yes! Parenting is difficult, but parenting can be rewarding. What's good to remember is that in the difficult times, we should trust God, and we can trust God by continuing to, by reaching into that love that we have for our children when times are difficult, and doing our best to love them. And when things are good, when parenting is rewarding, we can praise God, thank Him, but still trust in Him for giving us the grace to do the things that we do with our kids.
Mm-hmm. And then the lie that I want to share with you is just that lie that comes at us parents, that we're just not good enough, that we don't have what it takes to raise this kid. I've had those moments where I'm just like, I have no clue what to do with you right now. And sometimes that lie can go even deeper to say, just, I'm not a good enough parent and this kid needs more than what I have to give him. And what I want to share with you is that God has given us our children as a blessing and as a gift and as a reward. The Psalm 127, 1 through 3 says that children are a heritage from the Lord and a gift and a blessing from him. And he gives us our children for a purpose. And we as parents of our specific children, we have something unique that only we can give them, and that is what they need specifically, and God purposed it that way. So I just want to encourage you that your kids are placed in your care for a reason and a purpose, and God knew what he was doing when he gave his children to you to raise and to love, and that's my truth.
Yeah, cool. All right, so give us your which ones were true and which ones were lie. I'm gonna say, because I know you, that you actually do know German. 8 years, you fluently speak German.
Well, I think you... I do not know German at all.
But you did take 8 years.
I did take 8 years, starting in 6th grade through my first year of college, where I did not do well in that class. But anyways, my lie is that Bella and I don't go to the same college. I go to Oklahoma Wesleyan and she goes to Indiana Wesleyan. So... we both go to the same group of colleges, but not.
So what bone did you break? I don't know if
that was the truth.
Oh, you said you've never broken a bone or rode in an ambulance.
Right.
All right. There you go. All right. Thanks for watching episode 2.
Bye.
God bless.